zone, it's Price.
Hell no.
He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Oh, shit.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back.
Hell no.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You can tell they were playing the game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for once.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Running back searching for a hole. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Might as well get ready to punt that ball, boy.
Knowing that early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
I'll tell you.
He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout.
Appreciate you. Thanks for what the bro? What is this?
He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll end in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking to buy time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
That fucking defense is ass, man.
And after yet another
Thought I want out to the switch the team. You with the Bulldogs.
pushes ahead.
I would have get my band on.
Touchdown, Georgia.
I was trying to figure out which team I was going to use. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to use this team.
Will take you to the Halloween.
Oh, man, bro.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires
I didn't know which team I was going to pick.
find that hole and slither through a little crack.
I did not know which team I was going to pick. I was just picking.
Wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
We on your ass, though. We on your
He'll bring
ass.
it out. It's Price.
But I'll tell you, you know your ass, nigga.
Gets it out.
Not getting to that 30.
About 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end
No
zone.
30 allowed, nigga. Excuse me.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the
Hell no.
shotgun.
No.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Shoots it to the left.
Bro, come
And
on.
they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down.
I'm about to switch my team for what the fuck, man.
This is obviously
And you do it after the 21 scrum.
You get in front of the ball, you still get
in
intercepted.
this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
After that 21 scrum
First
against
play
this
of the
team.
drive wants to throw.
Fuck no, I can't use no there.
Now looking to throw back to the middle. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway.
You sitting, bro, like you sitting right in front of the ball, you telling me he got the interception.
But it's
What
a
the
good
fuck?
spot
Oh,
to
fuck
throw
it.
posts,
Honestly,
to throw
I'm saying
goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I like the aggressive nature that time by the O.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30.
My defensive line don't even want to block, bro. Like, what the
And the
fuck?
Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And
Bro,
the
what the-
physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Pick that
So
ball
now
and he
it's
dropped it.
2nd and long.
I'm sorry.
They go to the ground.
Oh, shoot. Wait, I did not know I was
In
running.
a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss.
I
on
did not know that was
play.
an RPO.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Pressure coming. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down.
I know he didn't pick up the 1st down, but man, he makes this 4th down way more manageable. It's tough when you got 4th in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
It's in.
You saw that, bro? He wanted for the,
Comes up with a
he wanted to
stop.
catch the ball, but he dropped
Great
it.
defense on that
Like,
one.
yeah,
They
I see
went
that.
for pass, and they
I see
forced
that
the
shit.
incomplete.
Yo, this team's garbage.
That's a big win for this
Look.
defense.
First play of
That
this
team's
drive will
ass. What
start
the
from the
fuck?
No, I need
31-yard
a
line.
short.
Looking for a man. It's Carr.
Them offensive line didn't want to block for me. I'm telling them to block.
21. And the big dog got him again
so nice having a defensive line that hunts. And year after year, Georgia finds these guys, but the double guys, the guys that can double sacks in a game, double-digit sacks in a season. These guys make your defense.
Oh, he's got some space.
Oh,
It's a seam wide open. He's inside the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Once he got some room, it was over.
what the fuck?
You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Frazier.
They're trying to catch the defense napping. Sneak the running back out of the backfield, see if the defense's eyes are maybe in the wrong place, but a great job. Everybody staying home and then making a nice tackle.
Wants to fire on second down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
The give to the tailback. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense.
You don't know what play to run. I'm calling the audible.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Has to get there to move the sticks.
Man, I don't know what to do this game, man.
Yeah, and I tell you, that takes
Thought y'all was going for a hair me. I was about to say, what the hell?
in your own territory like that. I mean,
I
they're
was,
treating
I'm
this
like,
like it's a
nah, I ain't
video
gonna do it.
game.
I
They
ain't
don't
gonna
even
do it.
care. They don't worry about the outcome.
I think I seen that nigga open up the last
He
minute.
goes at the 33.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Man, there ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. You're like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll send the back in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. It's a running room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Watch out for that linebacker now. He's a little hungry.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. With the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It is perfect. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed.
I don't know why you're running to me, bro. You wasn't going to block.
Traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Fields. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lets one fly deep.
Well, this defense was ready for goals against this receiver at his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start it.
Oh, and I got that on the screen. Let's go.
On the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And what's the QB left blocking? It felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big man for his defense.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. To the air, it's Stockton.
Oh, he went good.
They will score! Touchdown, Dogs!
You like those. You like those. You like those.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A very efficient
What the fuck I keep doing that for?
And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
He's gonna get fouled right here.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on.
He's gonna get fouled right here.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving away from pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick.
Interceptions, thank you.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Now adjusting. Sails one into the middle. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just
I got
gotten
people
away
watch my
from him a
stream,
little bit a couple of times. Just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his second thrown in this game.
Good job.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try the run.
What the fuck? Sit down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's how you come up with big plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill.
Pushing on locks.
He's got over 100 yards on the day.
Pushing on
He's
locks.
really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. And a nice job getting him to the ground.
Tighten up.
He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down.
Off the motherfucking chain, nigga.
Looking downfield,
Off the motherfucking chain, nigga.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
Off the chain, boy.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's dropped. What a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He turns it loose to the left.
Give me that. Yes, sir.
How the fuck would you go behind him and catch the ball, man?
Sir. Good hit.
Hey.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Buys a little time with his feet.
Thank you.
He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense...
Touchdown right there.
Yo,
Come on.
He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
When these offenses
We walking in, we walk shit down.
already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
You got in front of him. You need to put the ball out, bro.
Just like the boxer got them. I'm talking about in the head. Who you talking about? In there.
He'll bring it out. It's
Hey, bro.
right.
Come on.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19.
You get a 30 around
wishes
here.
he'd just taken
You
the
get a
touchback.
30, I'm dirty. When you get to that 30, I'm dirty,
This
man.
drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Can't let you get to that 30 now.
They'll run it from the gun.
Do you not understand the shit I
Knocked
just
down
said?
after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting
Every
5
punt
or
return
6
is
yards
not
on
allowing you
the
to get to that
ground.
30, bro.
Why would I get
You get to that 30 on the return, nigga, I'm dirty.
Up front right now, this
And I ain't
just
that.
win,
Nigga.
fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't
Wow,
have to
son.
get in bad
What about
situations. This defense better
Yeah.
respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Yeah.
Using his feet to buy time. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Walker will fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy, but no, when you look at these defenses,
Yo, this nigga, he didn't catch the ball, man.
Man, it's just big,
Now he do.
physical guys.
What he got going? He got scared. He seen that pressure. Was like, oh no, I don't want no smoke.
The niggas are tight, man. How the fuck I'm trying to kill fucking with somebody position,
You have to
man?
know where they're at
Yeah.
every snap.
He got scared. That nigga got scared, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what
On
we
3rd and
doing.
long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a
Come here.
man. It's Fields. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the
all right, fourth quarter. I got 21
third
seconds.
period.
I should have been did that, but niggas been bullshit.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Firing to the line, complete.
Yo!
Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. The Dogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Stockton. Now he's going to break the pocket. Looking for the score. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly.
Zion one play up. Cool.
2nd down coming.
Oh.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this
all I
defense
need
is
in
on
his
its
life
heels.
is said.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but you've got fast guys.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
Now I gotta sit here and gotta improve myself and shit.
Wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He will not
I should have kicked it. I should have kicked it. I should have gone. I should have kicked it. Front for her.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Got it in the middle, it's falling. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Y'all pissing me off.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield.
Sit down.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Looking downfield on first down.
That's not gonna work, buddy.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
Not gonna work, man. Tighten up.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Here's the give off the left side.
Oh, what the fuck?
What a
There's an
tackle in the
RPO play.
backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Notre Dame right back to the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Oh, better look out! Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
He stopped it for a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually beat the ground.
Working, Mitchell. That's some bullshit. Push him forward.
Maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to keep this drive alive. Turning on the Jets. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they got a lot of trust in this running back on these big downs to go find a way to get it done. On that 4th down, that is a huge play in this game, and he delivers for his team.
He wants to throw it into the end zone.
What, bro? My receiver, they receiver got in the way, bro.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by
not easy, bro.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
He's looking to throw. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Irish. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Something about 21.
One thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Back to pass, it's Stockton. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Buying some time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And the Dogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And with that takeaway, the defense has just left the door open just enough maybe for their team to come back. They needed a takeaway badly here late in the game, and they got it. Let's see if the offense can respond and seize this momentum. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Here's a
I'll
throw
get that back.
downfield late.
Yeah,
Into double coverage,
I
and he
saw
picked it off.
come on.
Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another
I'm
option.
not camera.
You can tell they took advantage of that, played great D,
There you go.
broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. Past the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
Rushes on him, and they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Walker to throw.
Bro, that nigga shit like weird.
Play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is so fucking gay. Why do you shit like that? Oh, man.
Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
Locked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going up top.
What the
late in the game. Breaks free.
Yo, nah, ain't no fucking way. Bro, he was right on your ass, bro.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the 2-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8 so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late game heroics.
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down.
No, get the ball right there.
Pocket's down to 9.
21, bro.
Nice
Get the
job by the
ball.
quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Damn.
Off the play fake. Now rolling to the left.
What the
It
fuck?
is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart.
Bro, how?
That's good, bro.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team...
You want to play again, bro?
Yeah, that was a good game. I ain't gonna lie.
What the fuck you do? Yeah, keep staying. Alright, cool.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. And there he goes.
Cookies. Look at that.
Touchdown, Bama.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, field. That dude was gone.
And I wasn't even gonna
This
pick
place
these
is
niggas.
going crazy.
The kick is
Oh,
good,
that's the
but the
kicker,
penalty
man.
flag
Yeah.
indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Back to throw, it's Allen. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D-linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism in his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen in the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught, close to the marker, it's Payne.
I passed to the wrong person. I
They'll
still caught it.
finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game.
Always a welcome play
Why
for the
is so
defense as they get a
question
sack
mark
at
shit?
the
I
47.
hate the ball.
Really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening
That's
drive for the
definitely
defense in the game. They've given up some yards, and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they can hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. to the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. They'll go to the ground. Running into the open space. Oh, out of space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball.
Are you serious?
Just trickled through his fingers.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third.
What the fuck?
A first half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw. It's Allard. With the catch, it's Pena. Wide open spaces. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Pena. Smashes through the tackle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Pena. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's
What?
Pena. The ball's
What?
free.
Oh, from the ball.
He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it there in business after the fumble recovery. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on the first down.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Dances away to buy time. Uncorks one to the middle. And in Incomplete on the deep ball.
Love the
Fucking
coverage on the
grammar
back
master,
end by the
I don't know.
defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Myers on the move. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Let me sit up.
There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw at Simpson. Forced out of the pocket. Throws into the middle of the field.
Bro, what the fuck, my nigga?
Off for the 4th time today.
Niggas ain't got no fucking arm
Got
on
room
my
on the return. To the 20.
Yeah, hell nah, cuz.
And with the interception,
I'm
he'll
locked
take
in.
it all the
Fuck
way
that
back.
shit.
Touchdown,
Fuck that shit. I'm
Nittany
locked
Lions.
in. My brother.
Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's
You think about a 21 skunk, boy?
You study all week about what's coming and
You
what
think about a
routes to be
21
ready
skunk?
for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just
Hell
go
no,
get
you
in that
ain't.
end zone. It is
Hell
so
no, you ain't.
beautiful.
I'm going for that shit.
Coming out with it, it's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Caught near the sticks, it's Miller. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Quarterback moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And his offense has put together a really nice drive, man. You really want to pay this off. Obviously, third down approaching. Got to be smart with the football, but we want to cut into this lead as much as possible. Down a couple possessions. This would be huge right before the half.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Alabama on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Bullshit.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Running through contact. They're finally able to haul him down in midfield.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Here's a heat. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Back to pass.
Oh, what the?
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback extends the play. He's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
This quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Sings it complete to the right. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give to the back. He's loose.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Allard. Using his legs to buy some time. Moving past the 25. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Steps away to find some room. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
But we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive lines and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone is right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field. Get them isolated, find your matchup, and how about the running back turning into a receiver?
To the air, it's Albert. Under fire. Before he goes out of bounds. And that's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third down, he drops the throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
The give on the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scrambling away. On the run, deep down the right side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job on the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air, it's Aller. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. On a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Pena. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll give it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for room. It's Allen. The Nittany Lions get it up to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Pena.
He didn't
Brought
drop
down
that shit
at the
for real.
25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got him. Still on his feet. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from Pater. 2nd and goal for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he puts through the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To throw, it's Simpson. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Miller with the ball. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And I get it. This
guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He's moving out of the pocket. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense?
How the fuck is it? All right, bro, whatever, bro. What the fuck ever.
He didn't pass it. He got tackled like right there, but that's not a first.
That's some fucking bullshit. This shit do something like a motherfucker. This shit is fucking
regardless of where you are in the field, the problem is, defense knows it.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Under fire. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Extending the play. And some room to work. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Back midfield, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down.
And he throws another interception. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
On the run, it's Allen. It's a seam wide open. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football and hope it's still alive. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. Might be looking to run. He'll throw it.
What the fuck?
Picked off and another empty drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Looking for a huge play. And it's hauled in at the 10.
So y'all ain't gonna tackle this nigga, you gonna rub up against this nigga?
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That shit good.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their
Maybe
way.
don't
They
fucking
just
touch
keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The give is to Miller. Squeezes ahead for a couple, and they'll get it out to the 9.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football.
This is what I get for picking a team I usually do not play. What the fuck?
Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants it all. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking
on the football,
making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
What the fuck, my characters do?
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get another.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Wide open downfield. It's a running room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Pena. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll run it.
Oh, it's a
Defense
wrong
just
play.
going after him. They stop him for a loss
I'm
of 6.
tripping.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Aller. Back's got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Buys a little time. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players.
Yeah, we can.
What the fuck was that? Prime example why I don't play with them niggas.
anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation
I'm letting the shit happen
zooms in on
again.
a game like
Good,
that.
man.
When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher.
So one time killing.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Polligan, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays. You saw it right there on that interception to open this game.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Hard-hitting tackle.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. And they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
Makes the grab. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And the Longhorns backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Miller with the ball. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Cuevas. Turning on the Jets.
Why he took a step down? He's on the juke, bro.
Really
What
put
the
this
fuck?
drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
saw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Hey, that's me. Come on.
Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. Gets it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Complete out of the backfield.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, set him up for it.
The throw. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Williams. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down.
What the fuck are you doing?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the
Yo, what the fuck is
they
that, bro?
roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, 1st half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's Manning. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Oh, and he hit it off the left upright. No good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Tackled there by the defense.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Finding open areas. There he goes. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Simpson. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Picked off. What a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Longhorn. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores. That is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off. Puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Looking to throw on first down.
Why the fuck they not blocking, bro?
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Wants to fire on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he ends up taking a safety.
You could tell the defense
This is
smelled
like a
it. They
fucking
knew
rig,
exactly
man.
where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Woo! Yeah. All right, let's go.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Quarterback now breaking the field. Takes the easy completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. They'll run play action. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. And wings it incomplete.
You got that. You picked that up. I'm about to be so mad, man.
Well, I did, though. That's the thing.
The sticks on 2nd down.
Oh, he dropped it. Bro, why you don't know what he's doing?
Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Williams. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the
I'm gonna punt that
33.
ball. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Throws to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you've already already seen him make a critical mistake earlier in the ball game, and you're going to make more of them if you don't make your feet a priority. Just pause for a second. Steady those feet, get them quiet. Now I can make it more accurate.
Got his man. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield.
Look right there. Like, who's guarding the right side?
Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of the tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Slings it downfield.
What?
Good quickness to grab it off the touch.
Got that one.
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Let's go.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers. They've got to regroup here at halftime.
Now the play fake. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. Coming out with it, it's Adams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's not blocking now.
He was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give is to Miller. Knifing through, making the play in the backfield, and they can't use a timeout and try to force them to punt. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown tie. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
From the gun. Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the two-point conversion attempt is stopped. And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw him just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allow the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Longhorns will keep this drive going.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
Bring in the heat. Almost
Number 4, what the
intercepted.
fuck are you doing, bro?
Swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Floating away. Got out of trouble and throws. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Miller with the ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone.
No.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What the?
Brought down at the 1-yard line, and oh, so close to a pick six.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Back to throw. It's Manning. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So they come to the line with very little choice but to go for it in a desperate situation here. On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it. He'll make tackles, live to fight another down.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They do believe in this four-down territory stuff. 0 for 4 doesn't stop him from trying a fifth. On fourth down, looking for the completion.
It's off the ball, bro.
Now turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert
Where's
on
the ball
fourth
to
down,
you?
but
Wow.
couldn't do it. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Love the effort, tried the toe tap, but at the end of the day, that's just a really good-looking incompletion.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working that left side now. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw at Simpson. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down.
All I
just
does not
behind the
run the
midfield
block, bro.
strike at the 48. So we open the final period with a third down play.
We're about to really get off.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it through.
I don't know what the fuck is that. I
Picked
think
up
the
a few
ball.
extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Got a first down. Oh, Bucks have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Steps away. It's complete to the right. And into the end zone. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. And the Longhorns line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 positions.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Boom. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle. And receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole. And
he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Third and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here. And how about the individual effort up front by this defender? Getting penetration, now setting up fourth down.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone.
What the fuck is my defense doing right there?
And the beatdown has ensued.
Solve interwound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the kick is no good, but there is a flag down, and it looks like roughing the kicker. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Gonna run it. It's Young. There he goes. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
What?
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important,
I threw it right exactly to him. How the fuck did he catch that shit?
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The handoff keeps working on that clock. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback adapting. He'll throw it.
Oh,
He can't make
You said it right there. The ball's
He
right
can
there.
scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried
Yo,
about
he's
the
sitting
clock.
right there. He
They're
should
not
have
worried
got
about
the
score.
interception, bro.
They're not worried about early and down. Still
fucking
trying
robot
to
and shit.
execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 4th down, going to the air. On
why
the
the
fires
fuck did I do
downfield.
that wrong fucking first
And
man?
pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching
should
staff
happen the
is still
first time, bro.
evaluating their players.
Yeah.
So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Bounced off his feet.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Plows through the defense. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Manning. Dances away. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. It's complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Fires into the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up.
Best 2 out of 3.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse.
That one play. When he do it.
That's a crazy thing.
No, I'm up this shit, man.
Alright, say this.